I'm so excited for this.
So you think you'll probably have like finally a new hairstyle or like?
Dude, I do not know what to do with myself.
We're gonna give him the same cut you got, Mike.
Perfect. Straight, just straight. Nothing there. Just nothing there.
I first met Vic October, November of 2022. First time we met in person. I've been following him for a long time on Instagram, and then one day he just hit me up like, "What's up, dude? Like, yeah, we should kick it, man. Like, I used to skate. I'm a fan." I was like, "For real?" Like, I did not expect him to like know who I was or know about skating. I just followed him because I liked his videos, just very inspirational. And it was a time when I was kind of down, and his videos were like very like powerful, empowering, and I was like, dude, this kid right here, I was like, he's got a good head on his shoulders. I like that. Every day he was putting out a new message, cutting people's hair on the street, and I was like, dude, this kid's on to something. Like,
What's the line?
so there's these 2 benches to an 8 stairs. So I'm gonna start off, then hopefully we get it straight back here to the park, and we're watching the fight.
Paul's bailing on Street League to get the line. I came all the way out here,
Hey, man.
but it's okay. If he gets the line, I'll be all right with it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get the line, then we probably got to shave the hair next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn,
That's actually a good bet. If you don't get the line, you got to go
Straight
buzz.
bald.
You got to go buzz.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
Like you're not bald, but like how you
Yeah,
are.
yeah. We'll buzz it. We'll buzz it. But you got to get the line tomorrow.
Okay, we're getting the line.
No, you said you're a flip, but
In theory, I told him I need to go out in the streets and get footy, get a clip. But just the pressure out of my brain.
yeah.
I don't have to shave my head.
Dude, Vic, you know how I gotta shave his head? He got the line.
Oh, it felt like it was overdue. I skated here way too many times. I was like, I got to pay this one back. So it was dope. And he has the marble ledge of hair. So it was very easy to cut his hair, but it looks going to look so good because how dark his hair is. So the contrast looks great from a cut. But nah, it was special. I love cutting, especially when I get to cut the homies or like my brothers or anybody in my family. Like being able to cut people I want to always makes it a little bit more special. He's got a perfect head of hair, talking about it doesn't grow like it used to.
No, it doesn't grow the way it used to, man.
At least he has hair to say that. I can't say any of that. I can only say.
It's definitely thinned out a lot.
Yeah, but it's still great. Like, I don't see you ever going bald.
God willing. Oh, getting a haircut from him the other day, I was hyped. That's the most excited I've ever been for a haircut. I've been hanging out with this guy for a few years now, and that was my first time ever getting a cut. He just pulled up, and the first thing he was like, I gotta cut you, bro. I gotta get you a cut now. I said, let's do it. I had no idea. Like, I actually wasn't even planning on cutting my hair. I was just gonna let it do whatever it does, and it was getting kind of long, and I didn't even know what to tell him to do. I was just like, Vic, just do you. Just do what you think my head should have. Every time I post a selfie pic now, I'm gonna have to tag you.
Yeah, at least for like a week.
Until it grows out, yeah.
At least for like
a
a week. Can we get a trick right now?
Right now? What do you want?
Let me see a back tail. Let me see a kickflip back tail.
No warm-up?
No warm up.
Straight to kicky back tee?
First try Fridays. Ooh, it's Friday. First try Fridays.
I can't kickflip back tail first try when I'm warmed up.
Kickflip back 50. First try.
Kickflip back 50.
Do it. First try Fridays.
How about a hard flip on the hip?
Hard flip?
What you want?
Hard flip the hip. That's respectable.
All right, let's see it. Yeah.
Put me on the spot, dude. I'm not even like here to like.
Oh, that was hard. That was hard.
Airspace is clear for landing.
That boy been on his boxing. You seen that, Vic?
I see it, man. I see it. You gotta keep working, man. You gotta keep working, man.
Oh, I'm trying.
I like what I see so far, man, but you know, I keep working, dog.
Oh, I am, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Some
If
of us make some shots.
I hope the people that watch this could feel how slippery this shit is. Like, I hope one day you guys get to feel how slippery this shit is in here.
So what Vic's telling you is he's slipping.
He's
He's getting caught slipping. He's getting caught slipping.
That shit is slippery, and he's got home court advantage. And
Wait, we talking one-on-one or we talking?
We're talking just 8 up.
Oh, okay.
We'll run it right after this. It's no problem, man.
Yeah, that's what I love about him, man. It's like he's a lot younger than me. He's a young dude, but he's like an old soul, real wise for his age, and he's really good with his words. He's got a gift of just speaking and like just giving an uplifting message. So I love always chopping it up with him. He's a really thoughtful kid, really heartfelt dude. So I love getting conversations with him.
So what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Paul Rodriguez, and I like to ride skateboards.
And why skateboarding?
When I first stepped on my first skateboard, it just connected with my soul.
What was your first board?
The first skateboard I owned was a Powell Blank with ventured trucks, rat bone wheels, ABAC 3 bearings, and I think Jessup grip tape.
Still got it?
No, if I had known where it was going to take me, maybe I would have saved it, but I didn't know at that time that I'd be here 27, almost 28 years later talking about it.
Where'd you get it?
Valley Skate and Surf, Northridge, California.
You bought it yourself?
It was around Christmas time, and when everybody was asking me what I wanted for Christmas, I just told all my family and everybody, like, just give me whatever amount of money you want to give me. I'm saving up because I want to go buy a skateboard of my own. And so after Christmas, I had enough money, and I went and bought me my first complete.
Yeah, why? Like, what was the idea for skateboarding, though?
When I went to 7th grade, it was a new school. It was the first time I ever switched schools in my life. I was in the same elementary school all the way up till 6th grade from when I started in school. And I went to 7th grade, and it was a public school. I went to elementary in private, and 7th grade was public, and it was close to my house, and I would walk to school in the mornings. And every morning there would be a group of skaters skating in the parking lot before school, and then they would skate again after school. And I always just found myself standing there and watching them before and after school because I couldn't understand how they keep the board to their feet when they jump and how they flip it and land back on it. And I was real shy, so I would just stand there and watch. But after a couple months, I eventually worked up some courage and asked one of the guys, like if I could look at his skateboard, if I could try standing on it, and it just felt right. It just connected, and I was just hooked. And then once I got my own board, I would start bringing it to school. Little by little, I made friends with those guys. And
You used to talk to any of them?
My boy Dan Abadi I talked to, but the original guy I started skating with, his name was Sammy Mata. Shout out to Sammy Mata. I here and there, I keep up with him on Instagram. We talk maybe a little bit here and there on Instagram. He moved to Colorado probably right after we graduated junior high. I ain't seen him in so long, but he was actually way better than me, and he was more courageous and would try stuff. I was always scared to try stuff, but he would always try to ollie the bigger set of stairs or like try something more dangerous that I was always nervous to try. And but then after junior high, we kind of lost touch. I kept skating, and he kind of like faded out of it. Yeah.
How long till you landed your first kickflip?
It was probably maybe like 6-7 months, because I had to learn like the ollies and 180s and all that. But then once I started trying kickflips, I tried them in the grass in my backyard, and I was too afraid to try them while rolling, so I would just try them in the grass. And I tried forever. I remember just sitting out there for hours at a time, trying and trying and trying, till eventually I would figure it out. After I got those, it kind of like everything, not everything, but a lot of tricks opened up a lot quicker because my confidence and my like understanding of how the board felt really grew from there quickly.
When you started, what was the vision?
I was always a big dreamer, so like as soon as I started any hobby, I wanted to do it as big as possible. Like my first dream as a kid was to be a baseball player, because I saw Nolan Ryan. He was my favorite pitcher. My dad took me to the Dodgers game in 1988 when they won the World Series, and so I was super into baseball. And like in 1990, my parents signed me to like Little League T-ball, and in my mind, I was gonna be the greatest baseball player in the world. I would always dream it and visualize it. And then I wanted to be a pitcher, but I was too small, and we were playing t-ball, so there was like no pitchers yet. So I played until I got old enough to where they had pitchers, and then I kind of grew out of it because I started doing karate. I saw Bruce Lee movies, and then I switched my focus. I was like, Mom, I want to go to karate class. Bruce Lee, Jean-Claude Van Damme, those guys are the coolest ever. I want to be like them. I want to do action movies. I need to go to karate class. So my mom put me in karate class.
Had a black belt P.Rod.
Yeah. Mike's a black belt, did you know?
The first degree.
Actually is a
Word?
black belt.
Yeah, when I was 16.
It's impressive.
So then from there, I was super into martial arts, and I was doing gymnastics because I was like, well, if I'm going to be a ninja, then I got to be able to flip and tumble. So I was doing martial arts and gymnastics.
You hit a split?
Not these days, dude. But I used to do it in the chairs like Van Damme and shit. For real. And
Could you
then
imagine Paul hitting a split?
Dude, my mom would tell you, I used to be in the chairs, one leg on each chair, just chilling with the splits. And then, for some reason after that, I was at home and this Jimi Hendrix documentary came on, and I saw Jimi Hendrix, and he looked like the coolest dude I ever seen in my life. And I was like, I want to play guitar. I want to be in a band. So I started playing guitar. I fell in love with that. That's actually how I met my friend Sammy when I went to junior high, because he was the only other kid in school who had long hair like me, and he played the guitar, so we started kicking it. And then we saw these other kids skating at school, and we got into skating, and that was it, man. Nothing else ever took my focus.
I really was the same way. I wanted to be the best at everything. At one point, I picked up a guitar too. I was like, I really liked like heavy metal and rock. My dad liked rock. So I remember I took this, I had got the guitar, and I ain't gonna lie, it was really hard.
Yeah.
And my parents had got me guitar lessons.
Yep, I had those too, yep.
And I was like tired of going because I wanted to go skate instead. And I remember the instructor would call the house because I stopped showing up. And one time he called, I tried to deepen my voice like my dad. And I tried to tell him like, yo, Victor's not coming no more. But I was like, oh, hello? Yeah, he's not gonna come anymore. And the dude was like, oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Funny.
I had quit on my own, but.
Wow. That's why we are where we are, because you start something and you like fantasize about being amazing at it, and you're so young that the task doesn't seem so daunting.
Yeah, I was trying to be the best. I mean, man, I was running track, I was gonna be an Olympian. I was skating, I was gonna be a pro. But I ain't gonna lie, when I was skating and I would see, I don't know, bro, I would just see younger kids like me really doing some gnarly shit, and I was like, nah, I'm cool, I'm good, but these dudes are really, I was like, I don't know, man. Yeah, and then boxing, I picked up boxing, I was gonna be world champion. Like anything I picked up, I was trying to take it the furthest I can, but I don't know, I got barbering and it stuck.
For whatever reason, those things, like, God just puts you in those positions, and like you realize the whole time He was grooming you for a specific thing.
Did you know that, all right, skateboarding was gonna get real for you, or it could have been a real thing? What point was all right?
Like I was saying, like from the beginning, it was already.
No, you had the vision, we get it.
No, from the beginning, it was like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Like baseball, karate, guitar, that was a phase. This is what I'm doing. And from day one, I was so naive, even if I didn't even know if I had talent or not, I was like, no, this is what I'm gonna do. And so then once I started learning about the pros and skate videos and magazines and sponsors, and I was like, oh yeah, that's gotta be, I gotta do this. So I just kept at it, and nothing else ever came along. And a couple years into it, I started getting like a little notoriety around my little neighborhood, like little shop sponsors, discounts at the store. And every time you get just a little thing, when you get a little shop sponsor and they give you like a 10% discount on anything you buy, it's like a shark smelling blood and water. It's just a little something like to keep going, like, oh, okay, I'm making progress. And thank God, nothing else came around and took my attention off of it.
Yeah, all right, so again, you're getting shop sponsors, but when were you like, oh, this is gonna turn into a pro thing for me?
No, I'm dead serious from day one. I didn't need to know if I had talent or anything. It was just naively being so young, just like, that's what I'm doing. It was a fact in my mind. But when it actually started becoming something, probably when I was like 13, 14, when like even the older guys would be noticing like, yo, this kid's good. and like I was like a little like bit of a hometown hero. That fueled my flames as well. Towards the end of 8th grade, I was like, the school year was ending, and I was begging my mom, please, can I just get home studies, please?
Does getting old scare you?
I wouldn't say it necessarily scares me. It like, I get a little sad in the sense of like, man, all those special times, all those times being as a kid, staying out late with your friends, staying up late, eating junk food, like all the laughter and joy that you had, the carefreeness that you had, like you can never ever experience that again. I mean, you can experience amazing things at every time of your life, but those particular things you can't relive, you know? So I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say I'm like sad, like overly depressed about it, but like when I think back about it, I get nostalgic. A tear can come to my eye for sure. Because we gotta go at some point,
when you think about, like you said, like the late night junk food with the homies, what is in your mind? What night? Like, there's a moment in your mind that you have.
There's not just one moment because, dude, we used to be out every day, 5 car loads deep, you know, everybody, like 20 of us out filming all night, lighting spots up, generators, lights, lighting all spots up. There was never a time where we didn't skate. Either we were eating, sleeping, or skating. That was it. So like stop at a gas station, get a bunch of fucking Doritos and donuts and Starbucks Frappuccinos and get back in the car. The generator's filled up with gas. All right, where are we going? What spot we lighting up? And you do that until like 3, 4 in the morning. Whose house are we staying the night at? Stay there, sleep in till like 11, 12, wake up, go skate again. Those, like, just doing that on repeat for years on end was just like my life. And now I see my daughter at that same age in her life, and I'm just watching her. I'm like, man, she has no idea it's gonna go by so fast.
How old were you when you became a dad?
23, she was born 2 weeks before my 24th birthday.
How did that impact that time of your career?
Luckily, it made me just really appreciative and grateful. You know, thank God. I thank God the way it happened because I was already an established pro. I was already like financially stable, had my career going, and at that point, I didn't have the stress of like how I'm gonna take care of this kid. It was more so just like, okay, I just need to be there and I need to love this kid and I need to give this kid my heart. I have to raise this kid and like, you know, instill principles and morals in this kid. That was the hardest part for me. So it was like I was growing up and maturing as she was. You know, I still was a kid and I felt like a kid when she was born. So it took me a while to like realize like, my man, like it's not just about making sure you change diapers and like feed her, which that's important, but like you have to like help this person evolve into like a good person in society. And it was hard because I was still trying to learn that myself. Still hard.
Yeah, lifelong lesson right there.
But
Still
I'm
learning.
working on it, yeah.
What do you see the most in her that she's taken from you?
I had a really good deep talk with her the other night, and I learned a lot about her. She's very quiet, but observant. And that's how I was as a kid. I was so shy, so quiet, but I just watched and observed everybody, and I was always analyzing internally, like how I wanted to be, what positive things of people that I want to try to instill into myself, and then what negative things that I see in people that I want to learn to not do. And like the way she was talking to me and the things that she was saying, I was like, oh my God, you like remind me of me in that way. And I was so happy and proud because it just let me know where her head was at. Let me know like these days being a teenager with all the peer pressure and shit they got going on, like let me know I felt more confident, like, okay, this kid's got like a good head on her shoulders.
Or he's just the OG. I've been watching him since I was like 10 years old, 9 years old. Style though, like immaculate style. Both switch and regular, you can't really ever tell. So that was always dope. And just his character, he was always a down-to-earth dude. And you would see that in every video, you would see that. And then he's the pioneer. So being the first skater for SB for Nike was just pioneer shit. Like he started a wave of something that has changed culture and skateboarding for forever. So I'm always a fan of pioneers and originals and shit like that. So, I mean, dog, it's a legend. Like, I could go on and on about this shit, but yeah, having him as a close friend is just, I don't know, I feel like we were supposed to always be friends. You know, Paul talked about putting his idols and favorite skaters on the wall and just imagine, like, yo, one day we're gonna be homies. It's, you know, I feel similar. I've watched them on the barracks and on the internet since I was a kid, and getting a chance to now be friends, I felt like it was just always manifested.
I'll be excited to be a dad one day.
You get there, my man. You got time.
We'll take it easy. Take it easy right
I'm pretty
now.
sure I'm one and done, man.
You think so?
If it's up to me, I'm one and done.
You never imagined mini P.Rod Jr.?
No, I'm great. I love my daughter. I'm so happy with what God gave me.
Yeah, she's amazing. I met her on your birthday.
Yep. And if God gives me more, then I'll be happy, whether it's boy or girl. But if it's up to me to like plan it, and if I had to plan for another kid, I would just be happy with my one daughter and leave it at that. Oh, the overall experience on the cut was 10. I give it a 10. You know, he's really good at what he does. He's got a gift, and you know, I'm just lucky that he's my boy, and he's a super well-known barber, and he just hooked me up. So I got. This is like getting a haircut from him is like getting an autograph on your head. You know?
Ooh, we gotta get a first try Friday for you though.
Oh no.
Yeah, what are we gonna do, Mike?
Oh no.
Switch tray or switch hard flip?
Where though? You know, you can't give him no flat.
Sheesh.
Not the stairs, dude.
Pyramid.
Okay. The
Let's
hip?
get it-
I'll do it on the hip.
yeah.
Switch tray? I'll
Let's
try
get a
switch
switch tray on
the
the hip.
I'll try.
Right after the cut's done?
Right after.
I just need my shoes and my board. It's in the car.
Sure.
Nah, this thing's clean.
The details gotta make it.
It's like a marble ledge for a barber.
Yeah, it is. It is a marble ledge.
You need
No,
some
that's
help.
really what it was.
He'll be like, bro,
Every
this
time-
dude needs some help.
Every time I pulled up, I've always looked at your cut and been like, shit's whack. Like low key, I'm like, this is like the fucking old man cut. Like,
Just let
he's getting no fade, like line around the ears. Just like I'm like, dude, no swag here.
Was it like getting a haircut after Tom Brady? Shit, you should ask Tom Brady what it was like getting a haircut before me. No, I'm just kidding. It was great, man. Like, I mean, I'm a fan and I'm inspired by Tom Brady. I think he's an amazing athlete. I'm inspired by his story, his longevity, everything. So I'm just happy for Vic, for his podcast, for everything he's doing, that he's like built up this kind of attention to where he's like now interviewing guys like Tom Brady and like having them come sit down. He gives them a cut and he has a conversation with them. Like, I'm so happy for him. Dare I say, proud of him. He's got some cool stuff coming. Ooh, it's got some sting to it right there, you know? Woo!
If it don't sting, it wasn't a good cut.
Yeah,
Oh!
wow. Yo, who is that? Okay. The kid is in the building.
Oh, yeah, full.
That's fucking crispy.
Wow. Yeah, thank you, Vic. You turned me into a human being again. Brought me back to life, my brother.
About a couple years now, man. It's a good look. I like this one.
Yes.
Bro, I don't want to see one pop shove it before this.
No, okay.
And it looks fresh on film, too, the cut.
It's gonna be bad.
No, it's not. It's going to be amazing.
Hey!
It was real close. It was real close.
That's clean, though.
Can we get a second try?
That was clean, though.
It was clean. I thought it was it. I know he's not happy with that. Not happy with that one. Let's go check the mirror. Let's go check the mirror. I gotta.
What's it looking like?
Dude, he really
Yeah?
did something.
It looks,
I feel brand new.
yeah?
How you feeling?
I feel brand new. I'm brand new. Brand new.
It's crazy, huh?
Oh yeah. When I'm skating by, I can feel the air just on the side of my head. I feel. Sorry.
Hey! Fresh cut.
I had to go check it first. It's been such a good time up until now. You don't want to do this.
What we going to?
5? That's all I got in me. Oh, you got lucky on that.
That's what they call it when they can't believe it.
That's good.
What is that, 3?
3. Walk him down. We walk him down. We walk him down. We walk him down. Hey, you can't be fresh and win. Can't be fresh and win.
That's right. I respect that.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. Feels good. I'll tell you what, it feels good, man. Today is a good day. You know, I came in here with a game plan. I stuck to the game plan. I didn't let anything take me off the goal, all right? I stuck to what my coach told me. We took them play by play, play after play after play after play, possession after possession after possession. I stuck to the goal, and we got the result that we wanted today.
You know, they came out there, they played hard today. And, you know, it's just I got to go back to the drawing board, work on a couple things, work on some defense. Our defense was soft today. Our shots were off. We couldn't get our shot going, couldn't get the momentum going, but it's okay, man. We're going to come back. We're going to learn from this. We're going to come back stronger in the offseason.
I don't know if he deserves a rematch.